Good evening and welcome to Joe Munley's World of Weather. You clicked on to long range weather forecast discussion for June 30th to July 12th. First thing I want to talk about is the heat wave in the west. We're going to have high temperatures in the 80s near the coast, 100 to 108 in the valleys and lower mountains, 108 to 115 degrees for the Antelope Mountains, and upper 80s to around 90s in downtown LA. Hottest weather over the weekend, possible record breaking heat for inland areas. Impact will be increased heat related illness, elevated fire dangers for the interior sections, and there's a couple recommendations you can see here what they're recommending to ensure cooling systems functioning properly, check on the elderly and make sure they are prepared ahead of time, schedule a heavy work during the coolest part of the day, and prepare shady areas for animals and those who must work outdoors. Now, here's the forecast that we're forecasting for Elko. This is Friday, 100. Oh, past 105, and then Saturday, near 102, and then Sunday it will be approaching 100 for Eli. Well above the record here. It's forecasted to be near 100 on Sunday. Tonopah will be approaching 102. Some areas like Death Valley might be reaching 118 degrees. Okay, here you said the 115 to 120, San Diego County Desert, 115 to 120, Apple and Lucerne Valleys, 107 to 112 degrees, the mountains, 95 to 105, and inland Emperor, 100 and 110. And this is like limit outdoor activity, especially during the hottest part of the day. Drink plenty of fluids, avoid caffeine and alcohol, dress loose fitting, lightweight, and light color clothing, and do not leave children or pets in enclosed cars. Okay, so each part of the country right now is stuck in a pattern of some sort, and this will remain for the foreseeable future. The east is expected to be unsettled, and the west will be high and dry, and also hot. This is the pattern for the foreseeable future. Usually, this time of the year, we have tropical ridge holes, but this summer we have the opposite. And I just went over triple-digit heats are forecast throughout the lower elevations of Ontario West, with some locations approaching all-time highs. Heavy rain expected in the east, with the heavier rains from the Gulf Coast to the southeast, where a persistent deep and focused southerly flow will keep moisture flux water high. Frequent showers and also are anticipated from the Ohio Valley to the northern mid-Atlantic and eastern New England. And here's the current weather pattern. We have a ridge here, our hot ridge in this area, and here we have a cooling trough. Now this trough is digging in, and this is very anomalous for this time of year. A deep high, a deep trough. Look how far down it goes down to the Gulf. So now we're going to look at the period for July 3rd to the 7th. The ensembles and the deterministic runs are in agreement with the 500 millibar pattern for July 3rd to the 7th that indicate a highly amplified pattern. The trough is forecast over Alaska, a ridge forecast over western North America, and another trough is in the central U.S. with another ridge forecast over the western Atlantic. A blocking pattern with anomalous easterly flow is forecast to set up along the northern border. The current GFS and European deterministic runs are more amplified with the circulation patterns. The ensemble spaghetti charts indicate a moderate to large spread for this forecast period. So during this forecast period, I am forecasting above normal temperatures here, especially I would say this region here. will be the hottest. And above normal temperatures here, below normal temperatures across this region. For precipitation, forecasting below normal precipitation here, above normal precipitation across this region. And this will be due to, we have a ridge here off the western Atlantic, and we have a trough here. And in between, we have a moist southwesterly flow carrying moisture along the east coast. So next, we're going into the pattern for July 8th to the 12th, and the ensembles are in agreement with the 500 millbar circulation for the forecast period, and it's forecast the patterns for forecast to be less amplified. For July 8th to the 12th, the latest high resolution runs suppresses a ridge over the west, and the 6Z high resolution run forecasts higher heights over the Ohio Valley. The assembled spaghetti charts indicate a moderate spread for this forecast period. So during this forecast period, forecasting above normal temperatures here and below normal temperatures for this region. And during this forecast period, still remains the same, below normal here, above normal across this region. I'd like to make a note here, the MJO differs with the European and the GFS and its ensembles. The European bring the MJO wave into phase 2 by day 10 and then into phase 3, which correlates to cooler than normal temperatures for the Midwest Ohio Valley in the east, while phase 2 warmer again in phase 3 as most models depict. The GFS still shows MJO holding onto phase 1, but trending towards 2, but not until after day 15. This is not a cool phase for the Midwest Ohio Valley in the east. It is cooler than normal further south. The GFS could still be right. However, there is so much against the solution. Also, the GFS signals it's stronger than the European. So this is a long-range weather forecast discussion for June 30th through July 12th. Thank you for coming to Jim on this World of Weather, and have a good day.